Hi, welcome to session on quadratic equation. This being the first session on quadratic equation, we have to first understand the form of quadratic equation, the standard form of it. That's the first thing to know, and the second one is framing or formation of the quadratic equations by reading the given situations. First, let us know the standard form of quadratic equation is given by ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Now, any given equation in this format is called a quadratic equation. Now, let's see if we can know from a given set of expression that if they are in quadratic equation or not. That's the first thing we take up today in this session. We are supposed to check if this equation is in quadratic format or not. To do so, let us remove the bracket, thereby plus 4 plus 1 equals 2x minus 3. Let's carry everything to the left, all the terms, and this was 5 and this is 3. If I solve, I'm getting this as 0. So this is of form ax square plus bx plus c, where a is 1, b is minus 6 and c is 8. Let us now take up another question. We'll take 2-3 examples. Now it is x plus 2 whole cube equals x cube minus 4. What is a plus b whole cube? It is a cube. If you recall, it is a cube plus 3 ab square plus 3a square b plus b cube. This is on the left hand side. The right side, let's keep as it is, though I can see this 2 will get cancelled, and thereby giving us, it is 2 to 4, 4, 3, 12x plus, this is 6x square plus 8. So I carry this 4 to the left, that makes it plus 4, and if I rearrange, it will be 6x square plus 12x plus 12. Even I can reduce this by 6, so it is x square plus 2x plus 2. So this is in the format ax square plus bx plus c. Let's take another question on this regard. Let's move on to another screen. I need some space. What about this? It says x plus 1 plus 8 x plus 2 and x minus 2. We'll again start solving as we did in the previous two questions. So it is x square plus x plus 8 after removal of brackets on the left hand side. Here it becomes x square minus 4. This x square gets cancelled. Now I don't need to actually solve it further and moving 4 to the left, because x square is cancelled, thereby not giving any term with x square. So this equation is not in the format of quadratic equation. This is the first section wherein we need to know the format of quadratic equation. The next step, which is important under the learning quadratic, is about framing the quadratic equation formats. We'll take up a couple of questions under representation of quadratic equation from the situations given. It says John and Jeevan together have 450 marbles. Both of them lost 50 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 1240. We have to find out how many marbles they had to start with. So what do? We have two person, one is John and other is Jeevan. They both have 450. So if we assume John has X number of marbles, Jeevan will then have 450 number of marbles. This is if we assume John has X marbles, Jeevan will have 450. Now it says both of them have lost 50 marbles. That means John is losing 50 here. Jeevan, who had this number, also is losing 50. Now the product of these two numbers they now have is 1240. Simple. We'll now express this in quadratic format. It's x minus 50, and this, if you remove the bracket, will be 450 minus x minus 50 equals 1240. So it is x minus 50 and this is 400 minus x, that's 1240. Let me remove the bracket. It's 400x minus x square minus 20,000 plus 50x equals 1240. So it is minus x square plus 450x you have this minus 20,000, and again if I carry this 1240 will also be a minus, so I'm getting 20,000 plus 1240, so it is 21,240 equals 0. and yes. Now if I need to write this properly and want to remove this negative in the first, it becomes x square minus 450x plus 21240. Now let's take up another question again on representing this in quadratic equation format. It says the area of a rectangular plot is 528 square meters. The length of the plot, which is in meter, is 1 more than twice its breadth. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot. We have to assume one variable first. It is given, the length is given in terms of breadth, so let us assume breadth to be x meters. So length is 1 more than twice its breadth. So it's 1 more than twice its breadth. Now how do we find the area of a rectangle? We find it by length into breadth. So it is 1 plus 2x into x. So it is length into breadth. That's given as 528. Let's remove our bracket. That will give us x plus 2x square is equal to 528. And if I rearrange this equation, we get 2x square plus x minus 528 equals 0. This is what we were trying to find out from the word situations given. We take a couple of more such questions. Okay, I'll just write the next one here. It says a cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy, which is given in rupees, was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production, using this n short form, was rupees 750. We would like to find the number of toys. Find the number of toys produced on that day. Let us assume then the number of toys produced in a day to be x. So we are assuming the number of toys in a day, because that's what we have to find, to be x. The cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. So each toy would cost of each toy $55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. So if in each day x number of toys are produced and each costs this, then the total cost of production is x multiplied by cost of each of the such toy. So it's number of toys multiplied to cost of each toy gives you 750. So that makes it 55x minus x square minus 750, because I bring this 750 to the left, and thereby if I convert or accordingly change the positions of the terms to give it a quadratic format, and again I multiply the whole equation with a minus symbol, thereby removing the minus into the x square, and mix the rest of them minus 55x plus 750 as 0. In the next session, we'll start learning how to solve these quadratic equations. Thank you.